What's up guys, JR and Cody with Extreme Outfitters here with another video on the Phase 4 29 and the VTM 31. Alright guys, so as you know, a couple weeks ago we did a video on the taller brother of these guys, the 34-inch. So now we have the shorter ones. We got the 29 and the 31 on the VTM and that Phase 4. So we'll go over these specs real quick, let you guys know what we're working with, and give you guys a little comparison here on the range a little bit too. So.
Alright guys, so we've already ran down the basics of the Mathews technology and the Hoyt technology. We're going to put a link in the description below. That way you can see the video between the 34, the Hoyt, and the 33 for the Mathews. I'm going to start off with the Hoyt as far as the specs go. We have a lovely 31-inch axle-to-axle bow. Very common amongst a lot of bow hunters, a lot of tree stand hunters anyway. Genuine 6-inch brace height we have here. Yep. Draw lengths from 25 to 30 inches, so it's going to fit your average bow hunter per se. Speeds, we're looking at 342 IBO, so we're going to test that. What do we got? We got 3 arrow weights. We're going to start with the heaviest. This is your personal arrow, I believe. Isn't it?
It is. 552.
Going down from there, this is the weight I'm probably going to be running for most of my stuff, is 453, right around that 450 range. And then we have our handy dandy IBO arrows. So we're going to be shooting these bows. Instead of, we're always getting people to say, hey, shoot them at shorter draw lengths. So I'm going to be shooting my typical 28-inch draw length. JR, we're dropping it down half an inch for him, so it's going to be 29.5, I believe. Yes, sir. So it's going to give us more real-world numbers for what we're going to be seeing. So.
Yep. And then so now the Mathews, we got some hair stuck on there or something. So we got a 29-inch axle bow, 6-inch brace height, if I can speak correctly today, and the speed on that is going to be 340 IBO, if I remember right.
340. Right on, right on. Yep. Other than that, so very comparable from what both companies did last year. Hoyt stretched the riser a little bit, kept pretty much the same IBO. Mathews, they just integrated the riser all together, created a new limb system for it, the phase dampening limb system. But other than that, from our prior videos, I remember the Hoyt being a lot smoother than the Mathews. I'm not saying the Mathews wasn't smooth. There was just a little bit of a difference that you could feel in the bow itself as far as pulling it back, the draw cycle and stuff, the draw curves. As far as them going off, we did a decimal test, I believe, and they were literally almost identical. Now the vibration, I think Mathews might have won that, like just by a smidge, if anything. But other than that, we're going to go shoot these bows on the range, see what we're going to get out of them. Stay tuned. Alright guys, we got the Phase 4 29 in the lab. We're going to do the chrono test. We've got a 552, a 453, and a 350 IBO rated arrow. We're going to see what this thing's pulling as far as the draw weight. We have some 70 mods. These are E, so they're 28 inches on this guy. Let's see what we get. We're just going to pull this. We got our handy dandy last chance archery scale. So we're at 69.3, 11 pounds holding weight. Alright, I think that's pretty fair. You're within daggone half a pound, so let's see what we're going to get. We're going to start heavy and we're going to go to the lightest arrow. First is the 452, and these are being shot through a biscuit because we sell so many Hamskys, we can't even keep them on a shelf. So let's see what we got. 282. Not bad, not bad. I can tell I'm getting older every year because it's not as easy to pull a bow back without kind of warming up or doing anything like that. And it's like, knocking off the dust. Next, we got 453. I was geared for that one. I knew what was coming, so. 277. That's actually pretty daggone respectful, man.
Yep.
That's not half bad. Not half bad. Alright. Now we have the light fella, the 350 grain arrow. Let's see what we're putting up. Ooh, I hit the click early on that one. That'll scare you. Wow, not bad. Dang.
311.
That's actually not too shabby.
Yeah.
Not too shabby, 311. What I would have liked to have seen if it would have hit 320, give those extra 2 inches with about 20 feet a second.
Yep.
That would have moved it on through.
Yeah, that'd be hitting damn close to IBO.
All right, now let's test the Hoyt. So which Hoyt am I going to shoot?
I think it was this.
JR has pre-set up these bows.
Yeah, E.
We're on E on that one. E and E, look at that, E and E.
There you are, sir.
Thank you, kind sir. And we're going to test the draw weight again. All right. We're at 69.5. Holding weight 6 pounds. That's crazy. They're both 85% mods.
Yeah.
That's wild. So there's a holding weight of about 5 pounds difference between the two just off that. That's pretty wild. This bow, I feel like stacks a little bit more, being that on the Hoyt, this is the 2 mod, so I'm at the very end of that 2 mod versus you're going to be close to the end of the 3 mod.
Right.
I know the bow would be a lot smoother if I shot it at 28.5 instead of 28. And last year we actually found with customers' bows, guys that were in between draw lengths, if they went, I think it was a Venom 33. If you went 29.5, you were actually shooting slower than you were at 29 because you're at the end of the 2 mod by like 8 feet a second. It's crazy. So that's the only time I've ever seen a bow shoot at a longer draw length actually shoot slower.
Yeah, losing that efficiency, really.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what you're doing. I'm going to move this little guy real quick down here to the shortstop, little stubby
We could probably just take it off.
stabilizer. It's just making some unwanted noise.
I'll probably just take it off. I'll take the one off the Mathews.
And all right, guys. So I believe this one shot 252 with the 552. Let's see what the Hoyt is shooting. Great day. We're firing on all cylinders this morning. We need more caffeine. There we go. Need another energy drink in this. All right, now we're ready. Dang, got it by 3 feet. But hey, it's IBO. It's 2 feet a second faster, so we should see a little bit of an increase.
Wasn't that the same? Wasn't that same speed?
352, I believe, is what the Mathews shot.
352?
Or 252, excuse me.
252.
Dyslexia and all that stuff's kicking in today, so we're working through it. All right, now we got 453. Let's see what we're working with on this. Wow, 280, 3 feet a second. Yeah, it's been 3 feet a second difference every time. So, let's see if the bows get more efficient shooting a lighter arrow.
Yep.
If it hugs that 311 speed per second like the Mathews did, I want to just say 315.
Yep, that's what I was
315 or 316. I mean, it should. $316. We caught it. Yeah, it gets more efficient. It's a little bit lighter. Pretty impressive. Both bows are nowhere near as smooth as their bigger brother per se, the 33 and the 34.
That's crazy.
But it's not a bad drawing bow, not a bad shooting bow at all. For tree stands, I mean, that's going to be the these
Or
two.
blinds.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we got to shot another bow from Bowtech yesterday. So look forward to that video coming out because it's a very impressive bow as well. Next, we're going to hand it off to JR to shoot these guys at the long draws.
We gotta get that Mathews set up.
Already got the Mathews set up?
No, we gotta get it set up.
We gotta get it set up. All right, stay tuned. We'll be right back. We're gonna flip some mods. These are gonna be 29.5, and we're gonna run through it again.
All right, guys. So we got the Mathews all set up now. We get it on 29.5. We'll check the draw weight on it, and then we'll see what speeds we're getting. $69.5, holding 10.7 pounds. So it is staying consistently
that's
a little bit heavier.
The lower, and that's what we found on the last two.
Yeah.
Is the lower the draw length, or the number, or the letter, or the the higher the corresponding letter to the draw length, the worse the let off gets.
I wonder if this might be a little bit out of time, maybe, or something too.
It could be. I mean, if you look at the timing dots.
Yeah, it looks really close.
That's a little tech tip actually for you guys, is if you're out in the field, these little holes right here. Now this isn't like the end all be all, but this is a good reference point to see if your bow is way out of time, close to it, or you know. I actually mark my cams, and I think you've done the same thing. Mark your cams where your cables are. So, but yeah, that's an interesting find we figured out. So, let's see what it
goes. So 69.5. This is the 552 grain arrow. So 69.5, right at 70. Close enough. $259.
That bow feel like has a different note when the draw length gets longer too.
Yeah.
259.
That's not much faster than.
Shoot it one more time. I'm gonna raise the chronograph.
That's the size it goes.
That's 7 feet a second difference.
Yeah.
At going with 2 inches back and drawing, it should be 20 feet a second.
I know.
Difference. Right in there.
264. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. That's more respectable.
Yeah.
264. 264.
All right. Next we got the 453 grain arrow. Let's see what this guy will do.
It's about right though, 1.5 inches. So. Right in there.
283.
11 feet a second difference, I believe, is what we're seeing.
So 11, 12. All right, now we got the 350.
Right there.
323. Not bad.
Not bad. A little slow.
Yeah.
A little slower than advertisement we're seeing.
I mean,
as is every company right now except for one or two.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, to me it feels really smooth. It just wants to dump back. It does have that shorter valley, which I mean I prefer that honestly. I like a little bit shorter of a valley.
Yep.
I don't like to sit there and have to let it down. But other than that, yeah, really solid shooting bow. I love it.
Not bad. It's a good. It's not a bad geometry.
Yeah.
For what you're getting out of a 29
Yeah,
inch
and
ATA bow.
the string angle, it doesn't feel bad for me either. Like
Yeah.
being at 29.5 on that 29 inch axle, it really doesn't feel that bad. So. All right, guys, so now we're back. We got the VTM 31. This is set at 29.5. I'm gonna check that draw weight real quick and go from there. Got 69.6 pounds, holding 7.6. That's really damn good.
Hoyt's got a little bit more let off
Yeah.
than what the Mathews does so far.
I wonder if it just correlates to how that valley is.
I don't know. I like the Valley better though. I'll be honest with you. I'm sure if we put it on 80 on the Hoyts.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the 552 grain arrow, right at 70 pounds, 29.5. $261. That's close. Because it was 260. I think it was 264 on the Mathews when I shot it.
Yeah.
All right. Now we got the 453. $286. I think we got 288.
I know I shot 277, I believe, with that arrow.
So it's right around 10 feet of difference.
1.5 inches, 2 feet.
Yeah, it's right around there. All right, now we got this light guy. 350 grains. This is really smooth. 324. So that's, I think, right on par with the Mathews.
That's, yeah. So we're still seeing a couple of feet per second difference.
Yeah, I mean, overall though, it's a really good shooting bow. Very solid.
Comparable, man. Like they're so tit for tat. I mean, it's whatever flavor of Kool-Aid you like. If you like the 31 ATA, go with the Hoyt. If you want something shorter, go with the Mathews. I mean,
yeah, they're both really good shooting bows. They both have really cool features on them. Super innovative with everything. I mean, it's, yeah, you could just flip a coin and honestly you'd be fine with either one in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
That's my opinion.
I mean, I think they made little, improvements from last year. Nothing too vast, nothing too great. It's hard to improve every single year.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Drastically. Yeah. It costs a lot of money.
Yeah.
But I think the improvements that they did with the risers on both bows is solid. I think the draw cycle is perfect. I mean, as far as both of them go. I would personally, the draw cycle I prefer is probably the Mathews, just because we were talking about, as far as the valley being a little bit shallower. But then again, we haven't shot this at 80% either, so if we both put it on 80%, it could sway our opinion on it. Hoyt, I will probably say, is the tougher out of the two just with their dry fire test.
Yeah.
But Mathews, as far as the accessibility and the product line and features they do with their bows, they're untouchable with it.
Yeah, their innovations and everything is. They lead the market with that, I think. But yeah, I mean, end of the day, yeah, shoot whatever you want and you'll be just fine.
So out of all four bows, between the 33, the 34, the 29, and the 31, what would you shoot?
What would I shoot? I'd probably stick with the Hoyt, to be honest. I'd probably stick with the Hoyt. At least the carbon. I personally have an Arc 7. I mean, I don't know if that's kind of.
But you've got a lot of bows.
Yeah,
I mean, you've got a couple.
Yeah, I mean, I really like the Arc 7. That's a really good shooting bow.
Yeah.
So I do like the 31 axle on this one, but
I think I would be a coin toss. Yeah. Because I fit 28's a tad long for me on these bows. 27 and a half would be perfect. So I'd probably do a speed test to see which does better. If I'm looking for something again in the rugged side of things, I'm probably going to go with that aluminum 33. If I want something where I can deck that thing out with some cool accessories and spend a lot of money on it, I'm going to go with that Mathews, man. Them bridge light bars, them things are tough, man. I don't care what anyone says. They're expensive.
Oh, they're cool.
But look, you're going to pay for Gucci gear, you're going to pay Gucci price.
Yep.
That's for sure.
That's damn right.
Right on. Well, we got some more bows that are coming in from various companies. There's some new stuff coming out of ATA from various companies.
Yep.
Bowtech is shipping us some of their bows as far as the CP30, the SS34. We got a little taste of those yesterday.
Yep, the carbon one.
Hats off to them, very smooth bows.
Carbon one.
And then what else we got in the works?
We should be having the stuff from Prime.
Yeah, Prime,
at some point.
Yeah, the Rev series. Yeah, we're waiting on those. Those are a little bit back order right now. And then I think the coolest videos, or two of the cool videos we're going to be doing later in the year, is we're going to be doing like a King of Carbon video. We're going to test every single carbon bow, except for Elite. Steve, you know where to send one.
Yep.
And then we're going to be doing Bow of the Year. So that is from aluminum to carbon. I mean, that's going to be cool. So, Bow of the Year. Last year we did the Levitate one. Is it the Levitate still in the lineup?
It is
for 2023. So
that is my favorite shooting bow out of all of them.
I'm gonna tell you what, I dig it, man.
Yeah.
You got two of them. So
I know.
I mean,
I know.
But stay tuned for those videos. Make sure you like and subscribe, and follow us on Instagram. We do a bunch of cool stuff on there, and we got a lot of things in store for 2023.
Yes.
Stay
tuned. We look forward to your feedback too. So if there's anything you want to see, feel free to put it in the comments. Reach out to us on the website. Call us. Whatever you need.
Indeed. And please, no more comments about the ballast. We know. I think Zach said we're getting some mics. We're going to be professional about this stuff.
I'm working on it, man. One step at a time. We're still a small company.
A lot of money, man. A lot of money. We're trying.
It takes time.
We're trying to get there. One day, someday. But yes, other than that, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you stay tuned. Possible giveaways, next couple weeks videos and stuff like that. Discount codes will probably be included in this coming year more and more. And we'll see you then.
Thanks for watching, guys.
See ya.